Hey guys, so before we get into it, I think y'all are going to be a little bit confused. So let me give you a brief explanation as to what happened here. Because as we can see, I am not wearing Vagabond armor, and that is not Bloodhound's Fang, and I have Faith spells on. So I did the first section of Volcano Manor, and I forgot to hit record. Now, usually that's not a problem because I back up the save file. When I'm done with when I was done with the streaming, I would back up the save file, start the walkthrough recording, and I would do that every time, right? But this time I forgot. And so I was like, okay, well, I can just download the, hold on, my headphones are acting funny. I can download the live stream, right? Cut out the portion of Volcano Manor that I need to do, and splice it in with a section of Volcano Manor that I forgot, and that would work. Only problem is, for some reason, when I downloaded the live stream, when I cut out that portion of Volcano Manor, there was no audio. The peaks were still there. The audio file was there. But when I would play it, there was no audio. When I would render it, there would be no audio. So, that being the case, I had one option left, and that option was to re-record the section. But how would I do that? Well, how I ended up having to do it, the best scenario was to level another character. And I was like, okay, well, because I want to do other things, and I plan on doing faith builds and stuff like that, it'll just be easier to have if I have, the other builds prepped and ready to go. We'll just level that. And so, that's what I was doing. And on short notice, my wife's workplace decided to change her schedule. And so when my wife is with me and my son is with me, I don't do any recording. You did see over the weekend, what was it? Probably, I guess these will be going up tonight. So yeah, over this last weekend, you did see that I did some live streams without commentary. Well, that's because they're here and I can't have my mic on, and because they're making noise and watching TV and stuff like that. We have a single room condo where the living area and the kitchen and everything, it's all one room. It's a studio condo, and so it's because of where we live. That's like one of the largest places you get, like, unless you have a house built for you, you can get up to a 2-bedroom condo, right? So we live in the most common type of condo. You can get a 1-bedroom, you can get sometimes bigger apartments, but it depends on availability. These are usually the most available. Anyway, because of all that, it's a really long intro. I've lost most of you, but because of all that, we have a different character. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into, and I've already done a portion of this, and my build just wasn't quite working out, so I respect a little bit. So let's go over the build. Right, here, well, we got our rune on, so let's take a look at the build here. It is a quality build, but it's faith in it for the Sword of Night and Flame, right? So we got our 40 vigor here. We got 23 mind. We have basically 0 endurance, so we're wearing light armor. 12 and 12. Then we got 40 and 40, and then we got our 10 arcane, right? So that's what we're working with. We're gonna see if this works. If this doesn't work, then we're gonna scrap this recording. We're gonna go back to Vagabond stats, and then we're gonna use a our Bloodhound's Fang. So we're gonna pop on our lantern here. Now I've already done portions of this, and you know, my build wasn't working out, so I went and changed it. And now we are back. And we're gonna take care of some stuff. So there's some loot down here. Hold on. In case you've never been, in case you didn't go into this room before. Let's see here. Where is it? Here. So right here, this is a perfume bottle, right? And then I'm not 100% sure on all the loot, but there's a few pieces of loot. I will point out the important stuff. It's basically just in this hallway. There's a couple of pieces of unique loot that we got. All right, and then down here. There's some loot here. Can't remember what it is. And then over here, this is the Perfumer Caraman. And once you have that, we're going to come back out into the hallway. This door here doesn't open. All right, so we're just going to leave that. We're going to come back out into the hallway. And we want to go down these stairs here. And then we have ourselves a Bloodhound Knight right here. We're just going to nuke this guy. Oh, you dodged. Alright. So we're going to take him down. And then after that, just going to come down here. Out here. Boom. We got ourselves a grace. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use that grace. We're going to head outside. We're going to head off to the right. And we want to get a backstab on this guy here. I said backstab. That wasn't a backstab. But okay. Ooh, we got a man serpent shield. That's nice. Alright. And then from here, if we're careful, which that's not being careful. Alright, let's pull him back over here a little bit. I was gonna say, if we're careful, we can nuke some of these dudes. Got us. And you're about to see exactly why I said that we're going to use Bloodhound Fang, right? Because this is going to be a slightly more difficult experience than if you're using Bloodhound's Fang. By the time you get here, I'm not going to need to tell you when or how to use your weapon art for Bloodhound's Fang. But you will be able to see just how much of an easier time you're having it than I am here. So we definitely want to watch our advance, and I would suggest not respeccing to what I have right now. Just stay with Bloodhound's Fang, right? In the next episode, it's going to be back to Bloodhound's Fang. So don't waste your larval tears, don't respec. Just stay Bloodhound's Fang, and let me act like a fool on this portion of the walkthrough, and then we're going to be back to Bloodhound's Fang in the very next episode. Okay, so where is... Alright. So now that those guys are down, we're just going to pop across here. Right? And then we can drop down there. Hold on, I'm looking for something. Eventually we do want to go down there, but we don't want to go down there yet. I'm looking for. Or is that dude? Okay. So we can drop down here. We should have already cleared out these guys. And up there, we got another man serpent up there. We definitely want to be careful. Oh, wasted. Alright, let's see if he'll come down here and play. Looks like he will. Really? Okay. And then there's some loot there. I forget exactly what it is, but just grab that. And you can come over here, let these guys out. So that mist there, that hangs around for a little bit, and it will deal poison buildup. So be careful. Down here, there is a beetle. You want to drop down and kill the beetle. But after you kill the beetle, do not drop down here yet. Or we don't want to go down there yet. Instead, we want to fight the abductor virgin. And the dog decided to come over here. Alright, so abductor virgin, if we can get him here, for me this is good. Because he's going to be stuck on that portion of the wall there. And then I can just glitch him out. And then deal with him that way. Right? That's perfect. Now, we're going to just clear this road. I think there should be one more pack of dogs. Yep, one more pack of dogs. Okay. And then we want to get back onto these rooftops. Let me just double check and make sure I'm recording again before I get too far. Okay. So we are recording. Okay. Now it says that there was a problem with my encoder. Now, let's look at my settings because let's see. This should be okay. I think it should be okay. Before we kill the boss, we're gonna check the video. We will stop recording, and then we'll start recording after we watch the video and see if it's good. All right, we're gonna drop down here. Crouch. We want to be. Well, we don't have to crouch here. But once we drop down here, we want to crouch. Right? And we want to get ourselves a backstab on this guy. This guy is a real pain in the butt to kill. So we want to get a backstab here. And that's going to get most of his health down. Okay. Then we got this dog. Take out the dog. Got this guy over here. He's throwing pots at us. Take out this guy. We'll come up here. Take out this guy. Okay. Let's see. So we're gonna come in here and grab our Erd Tree seal. I don't know why the encoder would be overloaded, right? It's telling me that the encoder is overloaded. It's probably just when I alt tab. I don't have a second screen, so I can't see what's going on right now. I can't see any warnings that it's giving me, if it's giving me any. None of my settings have changed from the last time that I did a recording to now. So everything should be exactly the same. There should be zero problems. But there was an update, and so I'm wondering if the update caused some issues. Now, right here, we want to do a trick jump, right? We want to trick jump across here. We're going to land barely on there. We're going to grab our stone sword key, and we're going to go right over here, and we're going to do another trick jump and land right there. Okay. Now, down here, we're going to have some pots to deal with. Now remember, the yellow ones, they blow up when they die. So if you hit the yellow ones, just go ahead, run away after you kill them, and then you should be good. And then we got this piece of loot over here, and we're going to have to back jump. Get there. We got that. And then we're going to back jump here. Come on, back jump. And we're going to come over here around the back of these gravestones all the way over to the back of the top ramp here. As close to this wall as you can get. You're going to grab some loot from here. And then you're going to grab your smoldering shield from here. And then pick out that guy. Pick out that guy. And that should be like all the pots. Pop up on these roofs here. Pop up on the right hand side. Walk across this ledge here. And you want to trick jump here. And that'll get you across. Using more pots. Jump back over here. And then, so we're right back out here by that bonfire. We're going to go right out here. And we're going to get to that in a minute. But for now, we're gonna go out here. Let's see here. Do I have... I do. We're gonna use some starlight shards because we need some mana. FP, I suppose you'd call it FP. Alright, come over here. We're gonna kill this guy here real quick. It's alright. That. We have one of these. Pop that. Alright, we want to crouch. We want to come around the corner here. We want to kill this guy. You got a backstab. Okay. There's smithing stone 4. Then check this out. Of all of my hours playing Elden Ring, I did not know this ladder was here. Okay, but so we're gonna climb this ladder. And right here, we're gonna drop. Nice, careful, slow little drop. We're gonna crouch again. We're gonna go in this door. Alright, check this out. This shit's cool. Gonna backstab this guy. And right here on this table, I had no idea this was here, the Albinuric staff and the Albinuric mask. Check this out. I had no idea this was here. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, so now you got yourself a weird hat. From there, we're just gonna head out over here, make a left, go up this ladder. This episode's going to be a little bit longer today, just because we took a little bit longer getting started with the longer intro. But I do try to keep them to about 30 minutes. From here, just go ahead and jump across so you don't fall in the lava. But if you just walk off, you should be okay. As long as it's not like a neutral walk and you just like, you should be fine. Come around the front. Grab yourself your Albinuric blood clot. Go ahead and go back across. And then here we're going to switch over to our boat. We're going to take out these guys. They're supposed to drop down on you when you walk in here, but, you know, we'll just prevent that from happening. And this guy here, you can just go around the back. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then right behind all of these guys here with the little trap there set up for your little loot, there's this guy. Just take him out and grab your beast blood. Now we can pop open this door. From here, we're going to go down the stairs. You want to watch out for these guys here. There's quite a few of them. They will charge at you, and they'll do a leap. They got some good range on that leap, and then they'll bite you. And their bite does a significant amount of damage. So you definitely don't want them to latch onto you if you can avoid it. As you can see, the Sword of Night and Flame, even though it's not Bloodhound's Fang, look, we got 693, right? You can look at your Bloodhound Fang right now, and I think it should be about 810. Okay, so you're doing about 117 more damage than you. Let's see what happens if I two-hand that. It's still only 699, right? So you're at 111 points of damage ahead of where I'm at. So, and I'm still getting these down in one shot. So I'm pretty sure if you're rocking Bloodhound's Fang, which you should be, you're gonna be all right. Now we're almost done with this area. Almost done with this area. We have a fog door to open. We got a couple of pieces of loot still left here in this chapel to grab. And then we have a dragon. We're gonna go fight a dragon. I really don't appreciate that, homie. It'd be better if you didn't do that. But, you know, it's all good. It's all good. We got it. We got it. Alright, and this just goes down into this area here. We have already cleared out this area when we came here earlier, and we opened up that bridge for our shortcut. So we don't need to go back down there. Pretty sure, yeah, there is. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a piece of loot here. Get yourself some explosive great bolts. And then we'll go back in. We're gonna head back up the stairs. Let's check the downstairs here. Oh, there's nothing there. I'm always confusing where I'm going. It's been about, before I started this series, it was about a year since I played Elden Ring. Right, I did that for a reason, because everything was, I was starting to get confused as to where stuff is and where I was going, because everything was starting to feel the same. Not that I didn't like the game or anything like that, it's just everything just felt the same. And, you know, you can't, like, there's only so much that you should allow muscle memory to do when it comes to Souls games and, like, you know, games like Elden Ring or Dark Souls. And allowing your muscle memory to completely take control of where you go, you shouldn't do that. Oh, this is a problem. We might die here. Nope, we survived. Ooh. We got 8 up there, but that's all right. That's actually okay, because we're going back to a grace. After we deal with this area here, we're going right back to a grace, so it's fine. All right, take them out. Swing all the way around over here. Pick up this, then we can just drop down here. We're gonna head out the door. We can go up these stairs. And we're about to beat a grace. Now we could have teleported there. That is true. This is sort of a habit, though. It allows me to, you know, make sure that, you know, I haven't forgot anything on the way. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, rest of the grace, and then from here we're gonna turn to the left now instead of the right. So now we got to go kill a dragon, and then we kill the boss, and then we're done. But before we kill the boss, like I said, I just want to check our recording, make sure the recording is coming out fine. All right, take that, buddy. All right, let's pop one of these. All right, we can take this down. Alright. So once that guy's down, we'll take this down. And I don't use Mimic with this build. I could. There'd be nothing wrong with it. But I need something tankier. So we use Banished Knight Oleg. And he can take quite a few hits. And he dishes out real good damage while letting me sort of like sit back. So we're gonna get over here. We're gonna summon Knight Oleg here. So we jump onto this platform, the dragon comes up. Alright, we can actually use our weapon art here to really good effect. So we'll use... need to get across here. Get out of this. So then we go like this. Where are you going, dude? Get back here. He wants to run around in the lava, which for us is not a good idea. Alright, we're just gonna let Oleg just do his thing out there. He's gonna die in the lava, but there's not a whole lot we can do about that because homie's just out there in the lava, so that's a problem for us. But now that Oleg is dead, this guy should come here to us. Oh, I missed that. Oh, really? I missed that too? Come on now. Get right up underneath him. There we go. So dragon's down. Definitely not the easiest time I've had with that fight. We're gonna back jump over there to this loot. And we got a couple other things left that we need to do. Like I said, we're a bit over the 30-minute mark, but that should be all right. Keep back jumping, keep back jumping, keep back jumping. Because we have the boss in the chapel to kill, and then we have to do Raya's quest, and then that's where we will end the episode. But for now, here we will, to cut down on time, we're going to go to the prison town church. And then I'm gonna come back up here, and like I said, I'm just gonna pop out real quick and double check the recording, make sure that everything is going good, and
Hey!
Okay, so the next bit of footage that you are going to see is actually going to be from the live stream, because I am absolutely terrible at hitting record. So I did the next entire boss fight without recording. So I did this entire next boss fight, not recorded, but I was able to get it from the live stream. So I will see you guys in the next video. But you know, we did it with a +6 Bloodhound Fang, and we one-shot Radon, so it's totally doable. Right now we gotta fight another one of these guys. I hate these fights so much. We didn't even level. That's my bad. Yo. Stay the hell away from me for like 2 seconds. God damn. Alright. Now that he's down, you get your Godskin Stitcher, you get Noble Presence. That's the, like, pushback explosion he was doing. We should probably level now. .44 Vigor. And you want to pick up this item here. It's a quest item, you need that. Once he's dead, we're going to go back to Volcano Manor. And we're going to go back to Raya. We're going to talk to this ghost first.
Someone please. Here's a put and plea. The one I left this worthy to greets.
Okay. Now we talk to Raya again.
Forgive me. I know I can. I saw something. It entered the. If I took the. Does the volcano lady? I realize. If you discover. Really? Oh my lady. Was I not harmed by? I remember. Funny. It's a pot. You have my thanks to you. I want one day. One day.
Okay, so after that, go rest Grace. And then go talk to Lady Tanner.
If you follow, it cannot. Did you see her? The girl? Well, then perhaps. But please, her true, honestly. Please, her true She said that I should have known. Well, that something. Think about it. What matters? That something. No, and she has no. Has she gone off? Why won't she? May not as the. If she does have her dream to purge.
All right.
Yes.
And then just keep talking to her until you get the tonic of forgetfulness. And then when she says it must be done, we've gone as far in the quest as we can for now.